Hey Scorpio, welcome to the channel. Happy to have you. Of course, thank you so much for stopping by, whether you're new or you are returning back. And welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. Scorp, this reading is going to be for the week of August 1st through August 7th of 2022. And it's going to be a vast reading for all the Scorpios out there. So you may apply this reading, of course, to wherever you have Scorpio in your birth chart. And since it's a vast reading, just remember to take the messages that resonate and that work for you. And anything that I'm saying that's not, ringing any bells, or you're just, Jade, I have no idea what you're talking about, you can just leave those messages to the side. And yeah, I'm very excited to be doing the weekly readings again. I'm looking forward to it here. And I hope all of you are too. And if you're not subscribed, excuse me, if you're not subscribed, Scorpio, to the channel and you like the readings, of course, feel free to do that. That would be amazing. And I pre-shuffled for all of you, so I will be doing 3 cuts. I will cut the deck in 3, and then we're going to get rolling on your reading. I'm going to be doing the Vitruvian Man layout for all of you, which is based on, or the reading gets its inspiration rather from the drawing by Leonardo da Vinci. So we're going to go around one time, see where your head's at, where you're firmly planted, what you should be working on, what you have been working on, where you are going, and then a universal message. We're going to go around one time, and then we will go around a second time to kind of dive in a little bit deeper. So here's to a wonderful reading, Scorpio, and for those of you that stick around the entire time, I thank you. But thanks to all for joining. All right, Scorp, so let's cut the deck in 3 for you and see what's shaking for you for the week of August 1st through August 7th of 2022. But it'll be the right time too, Scorpio, whenever you happen to be watching this. So first card we need for you is where your head's at. What are you thinking about, Scorpio? All right, Atlantic Cross. What are you thinking about? Right. 4 of Pentacles here. All right. So you got 4 of Pentacles, which is, there's stability here. Okay. Stability with the 4. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Could be, this could be about work. Could be about your money. Yeah, your career, just overall. But it's like you're trying to, there's clinging on to something or someone here, trying to let go to something or someone that doesn't work for you anymore. And it's good to focus your energy on what you have, but it's like there's a needing to take a step back here. And if there's any clinging or holding very, very close to the vest here, it's like if you keep clinging, keep holding, you're eventually going to just like squeeze, right? So it's kind of about letting go of something here that no longer works. Again, it's good to focus your energy, but if you took a step back here, Scorp, what else would you see? What else would you notice? There's maybe a little bit of tunnel vision happening here. An Atlantic Cross, so it's like it's either going this way where you're, okay, we're going to continue to focus on just those 4 treats, or in reversal where, okay, let's take a step back, and maybe if I take a step back, there's more treats. There's more. Okay, and you have the 2 of Pentacles underneath the deck right now, and needing to drop something or someone, clinging on to something or someone, possibly for some of you. Now, we're going to go to your right foot. This is where you are firmly planted. You got I was going to say you got another 2, but it's like, you didn't get a 2, you got 4. So you got the 2 of Swords. Yeah, you're at a stalemate here. You're at a stalemate. You're a bit, and you're a fixed sign. So the fixed signs, they like to stay put. They like the stability. It's hard to move. It's hard to budge. Okay. And Uranus, which is in Taurus right now, transiting Taurus, which is opposite anything you have in Scorpio. Uranus is like, let's change things up here. Let's throw something at you that you weren't expecting, that you weren't ready for. Be dealing with that right now, because it's also conjunct your ruler, so it's right next to Mars. Mars speeds things up, and it's right next to the North Node. All of these things are colliding in the sky in Taurus right now. So North Node, where you're going, Mars speeds things up. It can possibly bring anger. It doesn't have to, but it's speedy. It energizes things. And Uranus is also speedy, and Uranus is like a free thinker. It's the modern day ruler of Aquarius. So what sort of weird and wacky thing can we throw at you right now? For some of you, could be dealing with that. Well, we all are in a collective, but it's different for everybody, obviously. But where you are right now, you're at a stalemate. You're at a crossroads with the 2 of Swords. Possibly for some of you too, needing to remove a blindfold. Trust that intuition. Open the third eye so you can see more too. It's really needing to see more here. See more than what's around you. Now we're going to go to your left hand. This is what you should be focusing on. So you're going from the Two of Swords to the Three of Swords. There's heartbreak and sorrow here. I feel as if somebody is clinging on to something or someone and you don't want to let go because it's just so, it's tragic. It's like heartbreaking for that to finally be over and done. But there's healing that needs to be done here. There's healing that's needing to take place here. So you can finally move forward and keep going, not being stuck in the same spot forever. Because while that's comfortable to stay in the same spot, but change is always happening. Nothing ever stays the same, and that's easier to hear for some than others, but there's a healing that needs to take place here. And there's been a gut punch, a heartbreak here for sure. And it's as if those things are being buried. Those feelings are being buried. You don't want to deal with those things at all, but it's really hindering from moving forward. But because after dealing with the heartbreak that comes with the Three of Swords here, there's sun shining skies ahead, but it's hard to get there because you got to work through that Three of Swords, which is like a gut punch, but it's working through this healing. Seeing what's been happening in your recent past, Scorp. What have you been doing? You got, okay, so now you did get another number. You got another 4, which is stability that comes with the 4 again. And but there was more here. There's a bigger picture. It's really being, for somebody here, it's like you're stuck and you don't want to move, but where you are right now isn't necessarily comfortable, but it's familiar. So it's easier to stay in that than to move forward, but you're still uncomfortable. But for somebody here, it's easier in their mind or how they see it just to stay than to change or to deal with the change. But again, changes are always happening. But I feel that for somebody here. It's very hard to move. And yeah, with Uranus and the North Node and Mars opposing anything that you have in Scorpio, it's challenging that. It's opposing that energy. So if you have your sun there, it's opposing your overall ego, your being. That's hard. And with the 4 of Cups, there's stability. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, emotional stability. But there's an offer. There's more here. Do you want to see it though? Do you want to see that? Do you want to take notice? Or if you did, that looks good, but I can't change. Something like that with somebody here. Take what works. Man, and you got the Tower underneath, which is ruled by Pluto, your modern day ruler, which is all about transformation, death, and rebirth. It causes change. It's disruptive, the Tower energy, Pluto energy. It's very powerful. That's why you're so powerful, Scorpio, because you're ruled by Mars and Pluto. I tend to go with traditional rulerships, which is just Mars, but your modern day ruler is Pluto. Can't forget about Pluto either. So we're going to go to your left foot. Where are you going? 8 of Wands. There's a lot of messages coming in here for you. A lot of messages, a lot of back and forth communication. Things are going to speed up here for you. Especially with Mars in Taurus opposing. And, Mars in Taurus, where it's transiting right now, it's in its detriment there because it rules Scorpio, the sign opposing it. It rules your sign. So Mars in Taurus, it doesn't necessarily function at its best there. It's still there, but this could be very challenging for a lot of you, Scorpio, right now, especially if you have any placements in between like 18 degrees, 13 degrees to like maybe 20 degrees, something like that, because these planets are all colliding in Taurus at 18 degrees. But there's rapid movement is coming here for you. A lot of back and forth communication I do see, and possibly too for some of you, Cupid's love arrows coming in. What's the universal message for the Scorps? Well. Look what we have here. We have the Emperor here for you. And the Emperor is ruled by Aries, and Aries is ruled by your traditional ruler, Mars. There you are. You kind of came into your own reading, but this is Aries energy. Another 4. 4, 4, 4. there's stability. There is stability and there's power here. But you got to harness that within yourself here. This is taking control of your situation here. Being the emperor over your own life, controlling what you can control, but dealing with the things that you cannot expect either. And if you think about emperor energy here, leading the way here, being very confident, bold, dynamic, being, somebody or something everybody follows, everybody goes to. And even if this is just you in your life, and that's just definitely what it could be, taking control of that, leading the way for yourself here. And emperors and all of the people, the royal people, they always had to deal with things that they were not expecting, right? And that's just life. That's just life. But it's dealing with that, having solid footing regardless. And underneath the deck right now too is the Chariot, grabbing the reins to your chariot, because you are sitting in your chariot. You are controlling this. Yeah, things are going to be bumpy. It's going to be a bumpy road ahead, but you're going for it anyway. We're going to go back to where your head's at with the Four of Pentacles here that's crossing you. Leaving something or somebody behind, moving forward, Scorpio. It's, again, I know it's easier said than done, but you have the Eight of Cups here. So you're thinking about this. You know that this needs to take place. Walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you anymore. Leaving something in the past, not forgetting it, but leaving it there so you can move forward into the future. This could be traveling or moving for some of you here as well. Yeah, leaving something behind that doesn't work for you. Letting go. Easier said than done, I know. This Two of Swords, where you're firmly planted. Well, look at this. Where the Tower showed up underneath the deck, the Tower showed up again here for you. There's change. Things have been uprooted. Pluto energy is at play here. You have to make a decision. Remove the blindfold. Where are you going next? Yes, things have been chaotic. The Tower comes through, and it is something that has been in your life, a person or a situation that has been in your life for a long time, but it doesn't work anymore. So the Tower comes through, universal message to come clear it out of there. And that's unexpected change. That's uprootedness. Again, it's difficult change, but it's being taken away. The universe is helping sweep the rest of that away so you can build something new. And this is the Tower is ruled by Pluto. And both of your rulers, the cards showed up here. Mars and Pluto. Change, transformation, energy. It can be angry, sure, but it's death and rebirth. With the death, with the old, comes the rebirth, the new. That's why Scorpio too, you were like the phoenix rising from the ashes here, because you're ruled by Mars and Pluto. So you're constantly going through these transformations. I mean, everybody has Mars and Pluto in their chart, but being that they rule you or rule Scorpio, it's in like an added, it ups the ante a little bit here. But you are very powerful as well. You can get through these things, but it's challenging. So it's really trusting your intuition. You have to remove the blindfold to make a decision to move forward. And there's healing that needs to be done here. That's what you should focus on. Letting go, walking away. Yeah. Okay, you got the High Priestess, another major arcana card. Universal moments taking place, changes, taking control, trusting your intuition here. You got the High Priestess. We just had the new moon in Leo, putting those new moon intentions out. Possibly some of you did that. Trusting your energy. There could be a mother figure here that could be very supportive to you. For some of you, for your healing, for, what's best for you, meditation, possibly astrology, tarot card reading, divination, chakra healing, looking at your numerology, any of those type of things. But it's really trusting your intuition and opening the third eye here and realizing that you do have to heal. And it's part of that transformation. That Pluto transformation is that healing that is taking place here with the crescent moon. And we're currently waxing, right? We're building up to the full moon. So the full moons are good for releasing. So you're building. What are you going to be ready to release here? Release something. Sorry, I'm moving my chair around here. Okay. Great reading though, Scorpio. I mean, very intense reading, which doesn't surprise me because that is often a word that is used to describe Scorpio placements, the intensity. And that's Pluto also coming in. And there could be a mother figure here for somebody too. Very supportive. Parents too, being very supportive in this for somebody. Four of Cups in the recent past. Scorpio, what have you been doing? Enough. Okay. You got 2 4s and you got 2 2s. Right above the Two of the Two of Swords. Staying put in the status quo, I was really picking that up for somebody, even though it was uncomfortable. It's not necessarily the best, but it's easier than changing. With the Two of Wands in reversal, not feeling confident to move forward in the recent past. Not feeling like you have, all your ducks in a row. Just not being in a place where you can go take the world by storm, right? You can go achieve your goals. Just, nope, I'm staying put here. Where you see that there's more out there. You know that, but I wasn't ready for that. Wasn't ready. I'm kind of looking from afar. And when I'm ready, then I will move. And that's honestly how a lot of fixed signs operate. You do move, but it's either, when you're ready, when you're good and ready, or when you're forced to move in a sense. But you were not ready, not in a good spot, not feeling independent, just feeling you're holding yourself back, holding back, clinging to something or someone, just not ready to ride that wave into the future. Where you're going here, though, the eight of Wands, a lot of communication, a lot of rapid movement, messages coming in here. And again, for somebody, it could be Cupid's love arrows coming in here. Wow. So you got the Two of Swords, you got the Two of Wands, and then you got the Two of Pentacles here. 2, 2, 2. Another partnership, the duality within you, very strong here. 2 times 3, though, equals 6. You're moving forward as well. So, with the 8 of Wands here, where you were going, Scorpio, dropping something or someone that no longer serves you. Because this is beginning to be too much. Too much. So you have to do that. That's why you're at the stalemate. Okay, it's coming too much here. And the High Priestess is also represented by the number 2. The 4 is also very representative in here in the middle. The Emperor, number 4. And then you got the 4 of Pentacles. And then you got the 4 of Cups. And, well, you got an 8. 4 times 2. Obviously 8. Okay, we don't have to sit here and do math. But you're dropping something or someone that doesn't serve you anymore. And for some of you too, it could be because you finally get these messages coming in, and you're finally at a place where, okay, I'm ready to do that. And it's dropping something or someone so you can focus your energy on, some one thing here. Focus your energy. It's fine to have a lot of things going on, multitasking, sure. But when it becomes to be too much and things are going to spill it over, that's when you got to focus. And this is what I see you doing. You're going towards that. Trust your intuition with it too. With the High Priestess there. Now, we're going to the Emperor because you're taking control of your situation. You're leading your own empire here. Mars energy with the Aries element here because Aries rules the Emperor. All right. What is the universal message? We got a universal card there already. What's going along with it? You're finally coming to the end of the road, Scorpio. The end of the road because you got the 10 of Wands. Something or someone you've been clinging to. You've been carrying it along with you. You're finally at the end there with the 10 of Wands. The 10s are the completions. You take away the 0, you're back at the 1. It's like you can see it off in the distance. You know that it's coming. You know, and the Tower's here to change that for you. So it's like you're going with it. The end of the road. So you can drop something or someone that you've been carrying. It's to a point now where it's a burden. It's burdensome to you. Very much so. So you're taking control of what you can control of. Dropping something, someone, getting the end of the road. And for some of you too, it's like a long time coming. There it is. There it is. You can move forward. And again, leaving something or someone behind. And I want to show you what's underneath the deck here. You got Judgment in reversal. The Eye of Horus down there. Trusting your intuition. Because there have been poor judgments that have been made. Sure. But there's an awakening that's happening here. And there's a little bit of resistance to it. There's resistance to this awakening. But that's why the Tower had to come in and give you that extra nudge. Like, yeah, you want to move. There's changes happening. Yeah, here we go. All right. And then, but underneath that, the Judgment, Look at this, Scorpio. Look at what's under that. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, with the 10, remove the 0, you are back at the 1. So underneath that, there's a doorway. There's an opportunity. There's an offer here underneath it. All right, Scorpio, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. I very much did. Again, very intense reading, but I feel like it was necessary. But the intensity, that's how the Scorps roll. So again, Scorpio, appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope you got out of the reading what it is that you came for, and then some. And just know, Scorp, that I'm always here for you, sending you all the good vibes wherever on the planet you may be. So until next time, Scorpio, please do take care. And I'll see you later. See you then. Bye, Scorp.